But I was there. I did a show in this place in the Middle East. Well, I could say this. I was in the Saudi Arabia, and it was very different. I'd never been to Saudi Arabia before because I was always scared to go to Saudi Arabia. Everybody was like, Saudi Arabia? I'm like, fuck you. And that's based on watching the news in America. And I'm like, well, you better not go to Saudi Arabia or they'll tie you to 2 different camels and they'll make them run away. You know what I mean? That's all you ever hear about Saudi Arabia is that torture and beheadings and they kill you and you watch what you say. And that's all true. But you don't see it. In the Middle East, it's very quiet. It's like, don't tell anyone what we do. So anyway, I do the show there. Had a great time. There's 10,000 princes in Saudi Arabia. So there's a lot of fucking royalty just running around Saudi Arabia. So I do a show. I'm tripped out because when I get on stage, the audience is segregated. Not like this. Not like hipsters on one side and, you know, like... But it's like... It's women on one side and men on the other. And because they're not allowed to be together. And I was like, why can't the women be together with the men? And this is the honest answer I got. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I go, hey, why can't the women and the men be together? Because they'll go crazy, want to fuck everybody. I'm like, but here, well, it's not the men that are going to go crazy. Just so you're aware of this, these women are lunatics, apparently. And they're just going to fuck everybody, right? So I go, all right, good plan, right? And so we do the show, and then one of the other princes, who was a little more higher up, I guess, in the prince hierarchy, hears about the show and tells the other prince, I guess, who's his cousin, and he goes, I want a private show with Russell. And then he comes to me at this, they have this little after party for me. And you would think, like, you're like, all right, you know, because it's Saudi Arabia, you're going to be like, there's mad bitches, they got the doors closed, fucking 2 chicks in the whole room, and they're like sisters of somebody in there, right? You're like, oh, come on, guy. And then there's guys are dancing with guys. It's not... It's weird. It's not like, but it's not like here, you know, because over here in America we've lost the idea of what dancing is. You know, white people have won the dancing war. I mean, let's be honest. Like when you go to like an EDM thing, everybody's just jumping up and down, and nobody's dancing anymore. That means white people won. And it's either that or you're just fucking ass fucking everybody all night. You know what I mean? And then, so when I say the guys are dancing on each other, they're not like, hey, bro, do it. You know, like. They're just... I'm not exaggerating. There was a dude doing a dance. It looked like a camel. That's what his dance was this. He was fucking... I was like, is that how you pick up chicks over here? Well, 1 hump or 2, you know, and then... So anyway, the other prince calls this prince, and he's like, private show tomorrow. And then my brother, who's my manager, is like, all right, well, let me talk to him. Let me sort the details.